Sir, you're right.
If you turn back the clocks to the day of Hamilton's death, look at the time checks. Someone spent years crossing 4 different time zones from Dayton
To New Greenwich. Cameras picked up on his suspicious behavior. He's conscious of the surveillance, he doesn't have a bodyguard, and he runs.
But if he has time, he doesn't need to run.
It's a hard habit to break.
You're looking for a match?
His name is Will Salas.
You know?
No. I remember his father.
Mr. Dallas. Good evening.
I assume my time is as good as anyone's.
Indeed it is. However, there is a voluntary donation for non-members. Most give a year. What's your game?
Poker.
Right this way.
What's the limit?
There is none.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of your company before, Mr.
Salas. Will Salas.
Philippe Weiss. You must come from time.
You could say I'm gambling my inheritance.
You don't have a garden, Mr. Salas?
I assumed I was amongst friends.
Bet you 50 years. You must be young. When you've been 25 for 85 years like I have, and knowing only a random act of violence can take your life, you learn to appreciate what you have.
And you seem to have a lot to appreciate. I call.
Of course, some think what we have is unfair. The time difference between zones.
I've heard that.
But isn't this just the next logical step in our evolution? And hasn't evolution always been unfair? It's always been survival of the fittest. Raise you another 2 centuries. This is merely Darwinian capitalism. Natural selection.
Absolutely. The strong survive. And I think your hand is weak. I call.
To pierce you all in, Mr. Salas. "13 figures. Well played. That was some risk.